All right, welcome back, folks. We're back today with another exciting installment of content for you. Today, we'll be installing these beautiful pearlescent boutons on these stock Groverettes, and the outcome should look like that. Except those ones I just showed you are already done, so that wouldn't be much of a video. And these ones here are the original to that guitar, and they are not locking like the ones I just showed you. So the nice thing is that you can do this to just about any kind of tuner you want. The fine geniuses over there in our friendly Asian countries figure out a way to make just about everything we need. And this is no exception. And so in this case, what they've done is they've provided us with beautifully fitting, previously unavailable to us plebs, to us plebeians. Because, like, where would you buy this stuff before? Who was making it? Nobody. You got it from guitars that already existed, stuff that already existed. Nobody was really selling it because I don't know how much of a market there is for it. So if there's not much of a market for it, then it's not really worth making, is it? Or at least not for some folks, but these folks have figured out that I guess they can in fact make them and sell them at a profit. And I love that about them. And I've put these on several tuners, and here's the thing I find. I take the little lock washer they provide you, and I stick that on top. Because if you've bought parts before, you probably know that non-original parts sometimes don't fit exactly properly. Well, this is no exception. I don't know why. They may be just a little bit too just a tiny bit too short. I don't really know. But I have found that this gives us a nice snug fit that we need for the tuner to function correctly. See? Tuner still functions correctly. And I use the original screw. So they provide you a screw, and I'm sure it fits, but I never tried because, frankly, I don't want any of that smoke. So wherever possible, when I reassemble things like this, you can use the original fastener that may be standard or metric, and the new part may be the opposite. So I have done this to both Fender tuners and Grover tuners, and it worked equally well. And I think you'll find the result is terrific looking. And I mean, it's like $10 for the pack, not even $10. I think it was $8 something. So maybe by the time I've added taxes and things like that. So there, look, we got one side done. So if you like that vintage feel, right? I think it's a nice little upgrade. So we'll finish the rest and we'll keep chatting. So most of the reason I'm making this video today is because I didn't get one out yesterday. And the reason I didn't get one out yesterday is because I destroyed 3 of the 4 tires on my car. It was so cute. It was the cutest thing. I'm driving down this local road, And there's been construction on this road for quite a number of years now. They're building new houses and things like that. But of course, the consequence of that is that all the construction vehicles have absolutely murdered the road. So the road is just, it's got dumps and divots and potholes, and it's just completely uneven. Except that now tons of people live in a place where you need to use this road to access your home, right? So there are neighborhoods now built along where there used to just be farmland. It was just farmland. It was just miles of farmland that's been bought up and turned into houses, right? So now tons of people live there. Hundreds of people live there. And hundreds of people are having to travel down this road every day, thousands of times a day. And I'm sure they are damaging their vehicles like I did yesterday. I don't live down a way that I have to travel down that road, but it is an access road for me to get to another part of town. And a very commonly used access road, used by many locals to another part of town. So that is all to say that it's well traveled. It's well traveled by human beings and by construction vehicles. And yesterday, and I've sort of gotten the idea of where all the really dangerous stuff is, but yesterday something caught me off guard. That was it. My daughter was in the car with me. I was driving her somewhere. The bike on the roof for her. She wanted to go riding bikes somewhere with her boyfriend. And kablamo! Right in the middle of the road, just was where I was not expecting it. And I was already traveling 20 full kilometers under the posted speed limit. So the posted speed limit on this road is 80. And I think if you traveled 80 down this road, you would destroy your car. So most people don't travel 80 down this road because it's impossible to travel 80. But if you were, you would guaranteed, if you didn't switch lanes, there's no way you could avoid damaging your car. So people swerve all over the road to avoid just mess. Like, it's a big city screw up that somebody isn't paying attention, and that it just keeps getting worse. Anyway, yesterday I was one of the victims, and so I didn't go make a video because I was a bit upset about that. But today I spent all day hunting down the very odd size of low-profile tires that goes on my car and getting them installed until almost 6 p.m., which was really cute. But while I told my little story, and the reason I'm telling my story, most of the reason I'm making this video is because I got a new microphone. The Rode Wireless connects right to your phone. So hopefully I can make quick little videos like this and not have garbage sound quality. So of course we can't go away without having a look at what the result is. So we'll give you a little sneakity peekity at what this is going to look like. I mean, stop. Tell me that doesn't look good. Tell me that doesn't look terrifico. But wait. It gets better. Look at how good that looks. Look at it. Look at how good that looks. I'm so happy about that. That's going to look amazing when it's done. Okay, just imagine that all done.